Hello and welcome! I'm Arumba. Thank you for joining me. This is the 9th episode of our Let's Play the Prince and the Thane mod for Crusader Kings 2. And where we left off last, I was drinking Mountain Dew and inheriting all of my brother's land because I'm a murderous bastard. And we were able to successfully kill him without getting the Kinslayer trait. And I've also forgotten that I was maimed. I swear, if we could please win this, or survive this maimed thing, that would be great. I'm far too young to die, and Volcronis is far too young to rule. And so, I'd hate to die right now. Where we were left off last, I had just gotten a new marshal, and I needed to decide what I am going to do with him. And I think, let's just see, do we need him for combat? Experimentality and damage. So he's very powerful, powerful military leader. We could use him in this next battle. But at the same time, I also want to use that high martial score to improve a county or something. Let's get our newfound diplomat working as well. Apparently I can't do it right now because he must be... Oh, this guy is currently pending a thing for me, so I can't appoint him right now. Technically, when you appoint somebody, you ask them if they'll do it, and as an AI, they instantly accept. Just like when you play and you have a liege above you who asks you to become their steward or something, you get an event. The AI instantly accepts that, but they have to be able to conduct diplomacy with you to accept. That's why I can't do it right now. Anyway, we have at least 2 more titles to get rid of. Warwick makes very little income, so I think that's the next one we're going to get rid of. This is in the Duchy of Mercia, which is rather large. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 titles in it. These 5 here. Chester appears to be coastal, so we'll want to hold on to that one. We'll probably get rid of Derby and Warwick. So let's find somebody for Derby, especially because this one's got that struggling modifier, which is terrible. And a long reign. Wow. Yeah, we don't want that county. Let's give it to the highest stewardship person we can find. Now, one thing I could do is I could even take it one step further if I wanted to, and right now I'm just searching within the realm. The realm is defined as everyone that is within the topmost liege, so everyone beneath our liege. And I've filtered it out so it's not showing landed courtiers or anything like that. But I could go search all and even go further, or I could search this way. I could go over here and I could, find the Kingdom of Munster. Are there any claimants to it? Yes, there's a claimant to the Kingdom of Munster. And if I have that little plus, I can see that he'd accepted an invitation to court. I could just go to him and say, hey, come to my court, and then I could make this guy my advisor. So he's got a strong claim on the Kingdom of Munster. And technically this is not a kingdom, it's actually a duchy, but the Irish are strange and they call things funny things. But so that guy has poor stewardship though, so I'm not going to import him. Let's see if there are any other kingdoms, supposedly. And probably the easiest way would be to look at the Kingdom of Ire, which is effectively the Kingdom of Ireland, and then to go through these smaller titles. So there's obviously no claimants to the actual full Kingdom of Ireland. Let's check this one. Nope. Duchy of Leinster. Nope. This one. Nope. That one we just checked. And Ulster. Again, there's probably not any claimants because it doesn't even exist. Let's check the next door neighbors as well. And what I'm looking for potentially is claimants that would come because they want me to help them press claims for them. This is just another way you can import people, basically. Claimants? Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Okay. Well, unfortunately we're not going to find a very high stewardship character. But we can import this greedy lunatic, who's quick, and a twin, and only 20. He's heir to a bishopric, though. The Bishopric of Southwark. Let's find that title, see if that would increase our size. Looking for Southwark. Bishopric of Southwark, down here. So if I land him and make him a count, and then he inherits that bishopric, that will increase the size of our realm by 1 title. So that's fine. Since it's outside of my land, I'm willing to do it. Actually, it won't let me grant. Why can't I grant you land? Interesting. Normally I'd be able to do that. I don't know. Whatever. Doesn't matter. This guy. Apparently a victorious warrior. Wow. Sure, sounds good. You can come live with us. We'll give you the Shire of Warwick. Super wealthy land. He wants to get married, so we'll arrange that for him. How about you take this ugly lass? It's fine, it's fine. So there's that, and then we need to get rid of one more title. Not really looking to import anybody in particular. And I like to only have land in just one duchy, really. One or two. Depends on the size of your realm, but... looks like our lowest income one after that's going to be Derby. So let's get rid of Derby. We'll go to the next stewardship character. It's always good to import good... my steward is apparently already here. I'd really rather import somebody rather than give it to another character that's already at my court. What I'm trying to say, I'm sorry I keep getting distracted. It's a good idea to import characters that have traits that you want, because, like, for instance, if I choose this guy, he's unlanded right now. If I make him part of my realm, then he's available for me to lead battles. So here you go. You now live with me, and I'm gonna give you a wife because you want one too. All these poor men, they just need somebody to sleep with. This one's got the highest stewardship, but I kind of want to save her just for somebody else maybe. Let's go with this 18-year-old here. She's not bad. She's got decent stats. Alright, so we've just imported 3 counts. They'll love me because I've given them lands. And as soon as they all get here, we'll check the advisors again. Okay, we're going to need to... Let's wait and siege that castle. It's almost done. Let's get these men here on the bishopric. Dangerous factions. The Liege Loyalists. Okay, I think we're okay then. And now we're committed to this war that my brother started. So, we're definitely going to need to finish these 2 assaults, or sieges, and then re-raise so we have a much larger army. I think at this point it'd be really nice to have that law. The merchet duty. The domain subjects now have to pay a merchet to their lord. We would probably collect money for these 3 marriages I've just arranged if we had that law. Whose army is this? Rebels? Well, they're not in our land. Don't have to worry about them then. Okay. Just let a little bit of time go. Let's check our advisors. So yeah, we want to make this guy our guy. Got a slightly better steward. This guy's unlanded, so I'd rather have the associated benefits to being steward granted to somebody that's actually a vassal to me. Like, say, this guy. Although if I did this guy, he's not quite as good, but his opinion's lower. So let's do him. Oh crap. Oh crap. I was just... shoot. I was looking at his marshal score. That was not good. He's a terrible marshal. Or a terrible steward. Now he's going to like me even less because I've given away his... Sorry, guy. Whatever. Okay, so you are my steward. And I need you to... Oh, that's interesting. The local tax modifier got nerfed like crazy. It's not nearly as powerful. While research economy tech is still just as powerful. And looks like overseas construction's not very strong anymore either. The modifier is greatly reduced. Okay, well in that case, let's research technology. Let's find the territory that we own that has the least number of economic advances. Which looks like we've got one there with 4. Send them to York. Go improve economy tech in York. And the reason that makes the most sense to do it that way rather than just having it all in one guy, and actually probably this county would have been better, they're both at 4, is because he's improving all of the benefits of the entire county by, what was it, 65%? Yeah, economy, technology, growth rate, 65%. So everything in this column gets plus 65%. The ones we're behind on are going to catch up rather quickly. It's better to spread your technology out and try to get it even everywhere than it is to try to focus and specialize it in just one county. That statement is always true except for cultural technology, because your cultural technology is only dependent on the capital. So you never want to send your court chaplain to study cultural tech in any county except for your capital. There's just no value in it anywhere else. Right, so Village Green has been completed. I am rather concerned about this war we're in here. I wonder if perhaps, now that we've succeeded in our murder plot, we can murder somebody else, like, say, one of these supporters in his war. Looks like the Earl of Kent is contributing quite a bit to the war. Let's see. What if we look at it, so much to do. Yeah, I've got an Earl of Northumbria. I pissed him off someone. Yeah, I remember, yeah. I've got to take the last territory from him at some point. Earl of Northampton. Let's send him... Go make that guy like me more. I want to try to get everybody liking me. We're going to let our guy lead troops for now, because he is a good leader. And our spy master is currently in Winchester, that's fine. Trying to make the Pope like us better, that's probably wise, so we don't get excommunicated, which I'm very afraid of in this mod. And what else did I want to do? Right, so... Oh, right. I wanted to check the realm tree, and let's see who's the most powerful underneath our leash. It is me, followed by Earl Leofwin of Kent, which I believe is that guy. Yeah. So if we kill him, let's check the alliance. Let's see why that guy is supporting our enemy. Okay. Check his allies. And we can find the Earl Leofwin of Kent. They're of the same dynasty. So that sucks. Well, let's just see if we can murder him. If there's any chance we can kill him, that would reduce the amount of support. Oh good, his spy master hates him. Perfect. So if we get rid of this character, it's going to reduce the number of allies that we have to fight against, and maybe, just maybe, I can actually win this war. I'm surprised there's so many people willing to kill him. Especially because I'm the one that's... I have all these terrible traits like ruthless and whatever. And sure, we'll invite anybody that wants to help. Sounds good. Okay, we'll siege these two things here, and we'll recall our men to our domain. Our territory, so we can release them and re-raise now that we've got a larger army. We want to get all of our army together, and we might actually have enough to engage that army right there. I feel like I'm repeating myself a bit. Alright, cool, so we already got a co-conspirator trying to kill him. Hopefully we succeed. 35% besieging that bishopric. Let's head back to our territory now, and this one should fall in a couple days. Tithingman Siggeir of Oxford was captured during the siege of Buckingham and is now my prisoner. Cool, so we were just sieging through this thing, Buckingham, and we actually managed to get a prisoner out of it. So not only did we get 30 gold from sieging it, but we've also got a prisoner that we can ransom. 25 more gold. Sounds good. Why is he called a tithingman when he owns a... Oh, no. I don't understand how he caught that guy. Doesn't make sense to me. And, shoot. These two things are going to be so easy to siege. City and bishopric are just too tempting. I'm going to... Excellent, and so we did succeed. We've killed Earl Leofwin of Kent. He died not knowing the name of his killer. So, now, this guy is going to have one less person. A moment ago, he had 4 people. So now, same thing. Let's just rinse and repeat. Let's find out now. Okay, so you, of your allies, who is contributing the most to the war? 23%. Let's just see if we can kill this guy. Kill off your allies one by one until you have no support. No, we're not gonna get enough support for that guy. Let's try this character. 48% initial plot power on our own. No real supporters. Now, he could very well call that Duke back into the war, because he's probably still allied with him. In fact, because this isn't my war, I'm still kind of confused as to, like, who exactly we're fighting. It's this guy, right? Earl Griff. Right? Yes. Okay. Yeah, he's still allied with Middlesex, which is now probably... You know, he's just taken the title, but he's probably going to call him again, but he's going to have to call him again. Now he's just 1,800 men there. So, we're in a good position. Let's God, it's really tempting to get this gold, but I'm not going to. Let's recall our men. We've got to re-raise, get our army all the way up to full strength. And yes, he did recall that army up. But that guy, just remember, this character just inherited the land, so he's got short reign penalties with all of his vassals, which is it's not a very steep penalty apparently. It's only -8. But the point is that he's not going to have as strong of an army as the previous character did, who had the long reign bonus. So no matter what, I've just broken the army up and weakened his total strength, and it's just good. Now we have 4,000 men at our disposal. So let's rally them all together to the south. Do we actually have boats? Boats might make this a little bit quicker. Yeah, cool, we do. Nice. Now if you didn't have shortcut keys like me, this would probably take far more time than it's worth. Apparently that's not a coastal province, so we'll take these boats and let's just ship them down there. And we'll take these boats, and where do we want to go? We're going to want to go to... We're going to want to go over on this side, walk our way down the southern border, take back this holding while engaging his army, and then siege Oxford and then into this county. So we'll actually let the boats go all the way around, and we'll have them drop their men off here. These men can rally in this direction. You guys go to Derby. You guys go there. He's heading to Warwick. He will be there on October 26th, which is just 3 days away, so you guys need to stand down because there's no way you're going to get away in time. And you guys can head down there as well. So, alright, so we've raised our army in a good way. We've got more men than he does, and I think we'll be able to turn this war now that we've kind of masterfully put things the way that we want. So in the next video, we will conclude this war and then continue our conquest from the inside of the Kingdom of England. So thank you so much for watching. See you in the next episode.